Hello everyone, we are continuing a very important lesson, that is pollution of air and water. Students, before knowing about today's topic, you have to know what we done in last class. Just recall what we done in last class. Students, last class we got about definition for pollution, types of pollution, pollutants, types of pollutants, in that biodegradable pollutants and non-biodegradable pollutants with examples, and also we got about some basic informations about air pollution. Students, today also you have to know few more informations about air pollution. So already told you in last class, students, what is air pollution. So air pollution is nothing but undesirable changes. Undesirable changes takes place in the particular atmosphere. So that is what we called as air pollution. Undesirable changes takes place in that atmosphere by any human activity. So that is what we called as air pollution. Students, today also you have to know few more informations about air pollution, particularly causes of air pollution, and also you have to know about sources of air pollution, and also what is the effect of the particular air pollution to our health like that. So let's know one by one. So first you have to know what are the main causes of air pollution. What are the main causes of air pollution? So causes of air pollution because of that population, because of that industries, because of the particular many badful human activities like that. So let's know one by one. So first cause of the particular air pollution, that is increasing of the traffic, particularly a cloud of smoke from the exhaust of a vehicle. Students, in Bangalore, each and every road is filled with many vehicles actually, including heavy duty automobiles, public transport vehicles, bus, cars, bikes, many of automobiles like that. So that increasing of that traffic created in the particular each and every road in Bangalore, finally those vehicles releasing of what very dangerous gases to the particular atmosphere like that. Because already I explained about combustion of petrol, combustion of diesel, that burning of the particular waste. So this particular petrol combustion and also diesel combustion, so that releasing of what very dangerous gases to the particular atmosphere, because during petrol combustion and also that diesel combustion, and also we are all using the petrol and diesel in our vehicles and all, and also those vehicles are utilizing the particular petrol and diesel for getting energy from that, and also during the combustion of the petrol and diesel, so releasing of what very dangerous gases such as carbon monoxide, carbon dioxide, lead vapors, some other dangerous gases will releasing from the particular vehicle, finally that mix with that atmosphere, finally air pollution takes place like that. Increasing cause of that increasing traffic, that automobiles or vehicles releasing of what very dangerous gases to the particular atmosphere, finally air pollution takes place. Next, coming to second very important cause of air pollution is smoke from a factory chimney. Smoke from a factory chimney because of that growing of the particular cities. So I will show you one picture here. You see that some industries are, so that the oil refining industries are there. So industries related to that particular clothes, pharmaceutical industries, some other industries or factories releasing of what very dangerous gases in the form of that smoke, and also that mix with the particular atmosphere, finally that causes what air pollution like that. understanding. So that smoke releasing from that industries because of that population like that. So increasing of the particular population in cities, so each and every person wants what very needful products like that. So all products are manufactured from the particular industries only. So while manufacturing of the particular products, all industries releasing of what very dangerous smoke to the particular atmosphere through chimneys like that. Finally, air pollution takes place. Smoke from a factory chimney because of the growing cities, because of that population like that. Next, coming to another very important cause is eruption of a volcano. Eruption of a volcano. So eruption of a volcano, that is very dangerous. So volcano that produces what? Large amount of smoke, and also the smoke that contains very dangerous gases, including the carbon monoxide and carbon dioxide. Finally, those gases mix with the particular atmosphere. Finally, that causes what? Air pollution like that. So eruption of a volcano, so because that rapid economic development like that. So because of volcano also that air pollution takes place. Next, coming to one more point, that is cigarette smoke. So cigarette smoke that contains what? Very dangerous carbon monoxide. Because of that industrialization, because of that cigarette smoke, so that that contains what very dangerous carbon monoxide, and also that carbon monoxide that mix with that atmosphere, finally that causes air pollution. That is very dangerous. Similarly, one more, that is burning of leaves. That is already I told you, burning of that waste materials actually. So we are all producing tons of garbage each and every day. So that garbage will transport it into the outside the particular cities. Finally, burn them naturally. So during burning of that garbage, finally that releases what? Very dangerous gases, including that carbon monoxide. Finally, that causes air pollution like that. So that burning of leaves, and also that apathetic people that unscientifically burn the particular waste of that materials. So during burning of that waste, finally that releases what? Very dangerous gases. Finally that spoil that fresh air. Finally air pollution takes place. So these are all about that very important causes of air pollution. First point, a cloud of smoke from the exhaust of a vehicle because of increasing of traffic. So smoke from a factory chimney because of growing cities. So eruption of a volcano because that rapid economic development. Cigarette smoke because of that industrialization. Burning leaves, so that apathetic people. These are all about causes of air pollution. Next, coming to sources of air pollution. What are the main sources of air pollution? Already told you, because of that industries. Because of that industries related to pharmaceutical industries are there, related to the clothes industries, related to the plastic industries, all refineries. So these are all industries that releasing of what? Very dangerous gases in the form of that smoke. Finally, air pollution takes place like that. Next, coming to what are the harmful effects of air pollution. Harmful effects of air pollution. What happened to the particular living organisms after air pollution like that? Already told you. So because of that air pollution, some very serious global environmental problems takes place in the particular earth actually. So for example, acid rain, global warming, depletion of ozone, and climate change. These are all the global environmental problems arising because from the particular air pollution only. You have to know one by one what are the harmful effects of air pollution, like that. First one, so that because of that air pollution, that causes what effects of our health. Some health problems will come to our body because of the air pollution. So air that contains what already told you, composition of that air. So that major composition of that air is, that is nitrogen. Second place goes to that oxygen. So each and every living organisms want that very important oxygen actually. So that because of the air pollution, finally that oxygen percentage of the oxygen also decreases. Finally, we breathe the particular air, that is the polluted air, finally directly affect our health actually. Finally, that created very dangerous diseases to our body, for example, asthma, like that. Similarly, because of that air pollution, the damage to that environment, that effect on that environment, damage to that environment. How? So that air pollution increases, finally that global warming takes place. That means increasing of temperature also takes place, and also the start that acid rain, depletion of ozone. So all these problems finally create damage to that environment, like that. Next, coming to damage to the property, damage to the particular property. So for example, Taj Mahal is there, some other very important properties are there. So because of that air pollution, so that acid rain will come. Because of that acid rain, some of old buildings will lose their originality because of that air pollution, because of that acid rain. Similarly, one more point is there, so that is the thinning of that protective ozone layer of the atmosphere, which is leading to climatic changes. Already told you, depletion of ozone layer takes place because of that air pollution only. How that air pollution takes, that depletion of ozone takes place, I will tell you later. What is ozone layer? Ozone is a layer made up of O3, that is triatomic molecules, like that. Similarly, ozone layer is present in the stratosphere. Where actually ozone layer present? So that ozone layer present in the stratosphere, it is about 15 to 60 kilometer long from the Earth's surface. 15 to 60 kilometer long from Earth's surface, like that. Similarly, ozone layer is in stratosphere, finally, so that prevents UV radiations. How? That ozone layer that involving in the protecting of Earth through preventing that UV radiations from the particular sun, and gives lives to that organisms on the Earth, like that. So ozone layer that prevents that UV radiation. UV radiations are very dangerous radiations actually. Similarly, so that the process of reduction of ozone in the stratosphere by the influences of very dangerous gas, that is CFC or chlorofluorocarbon. Usually, so that the chlorofluorocarbon are the products of industrial processes. Chlorofluorocarbon are the products of industrial processes involved in manufacturing of insulating foams. Some of the industries are there related to that insulating foams, solvents, cooling equipments like refrigerator, air conditions. These industries that releases what very dangerous gas, that is CFC, that is chlorofluorocarbon. Finally, that chlorofluorocarbon that spoil our ozone layer. Similarly, the UV rays in stratosphere. The UV rays in stratosphere breaks that CFCs into chlorine atoms. How a depletion of ozone takes place? That UV radiations will prevented by the particular ozone layer. So because of that industries that releases what? Chlorofluorocarbon. So that UV radiations in stratosphere breaks the particular CFC. CFC is also that reaching of that stratosphere. So where UV radiation is also there. UV radiations breaks that chlorofluorocarbon into chlorine atoms. Chlorofluorocarbon into chlorine atoms. Later, the chlorine reacts with that ozone. Ozone, that is O3, Cl plus O3. Chlorine reacts with that ozone, breaks it into oxygen like that. Cl2 plus O3. So finally, that gives rise to only oxygen. So this process is called ozone depletion or depletion of ozone. Because of that ozone depletion, some climatic changes takes place in the particular earth. Increasing of the temperature, effects on the growth of the particular plants, effects on growth of the particular other organisms also. Understanding? So these are all about harmful effects of air pollution. Harmful effects of air pollution. So see that thinning of that ozone layer, so that is very dangerous. Thinning of ozone layer takes place in the particular stratosphere. Finally, so that UV radiation very easily entering into our earth, finally affects on that living organisms, including plants, animals, some other organisms also. So these are all about harmful effects of air pollution. Students, I will show you one video related to sources of air pollution and also harmful effects of air pollution. I hope all of you enjoy this video.
Hello there. Welcome to Science for Juniors with me SRK and my lab assistant Binny. Binny, you don't have to be a spoiled kid all the time.
Oh, sorry sir. I really like blowing horns when I'm very happy.
Okay, so what makes you so happy?
Oh, from tomorrow, I will not need to come to the lab by bus. My dad has agreed that his car will drop and pick me up. I'm so excited. You know, no more fight for a seat in the bus, etc.
Yeah, but I think you should stick to the bus.
But why, sir? Car is so much comfortable.
The excessive use of automobiles increase the pollution in our environment. And we all know that the air pollution around us is increasing every day.
But then the bus also pollutes the environment.
Yes, but if many people will collectively travel by one bus, leaving behind their individual vehicles, it will reduce the pollution to a great extent.
Is pollution really very harmful?
Why don't you find out yourself? Let's go to the virtual world for that. In this module, you will learn about the air pollution. Air is a mixture of several gases present in varying proportions. These gases seldom do us any harm. Among all these gases, it is oxygen which is most important and critical for our survival. Air may also contain some toxic substances which deteriorate the quality of air we breathe in. These pollutants are released into the air mainly as automobile exhaust and industrial emissions. When air in environment is laden with high level of toxic substances, it is said to be polluted. The toxic substances which pollute or contaminate the air are called pollutants. Air pollutants could be solid, suspended particles or gaseous in nature. The solid pollutants include suspended particulate matter such as dust, smoke, asbestos, carbon, soap particles and metallic particles like lead. Gaseous air pollutants may include toxic gases like carbon monoxide, sulfur dioxide, sulfur trioxide, nitric oxide, nitrogen dioxide, methane, butane, benzene and a few other organic and inorganic gases. Let us learn about each of these air pollutants in detail. We will first learn about gaseous pollutants. Carbon monoxide is an odorless and a colorless gas. It is produced as a result of incomplete combustion of carbon-containing fuels, mainly fossil fuels such as petrol, diesel, coal, wood, etc. Sulfur dioxide is an odorless gas at a low concentration. It is produced as a result of burning of sulfur containing fossil fuels like crude oil or coal. Oxides of nitrogen, mainly nitric oxide and nitrogen dioxide, are produced as a result of incomplete combustion of fossil fuels like coal and petrol. These toxic gases are released to the air mainly from automobile exhaust and industrial emissions. Let us learn about organic gaseous pollutants like unburned hydrocarbons. Unburnt hydrocarbons are produced by poorly tuned automobile engines or idling vehicles. When engines idle or are poorly tuned, the hydrocarbons present in the fuel does not burn completely and escape into the atmosphere as toxic unburnt hydrocarbons. Methane is another odorless and colorless organic gas. It is released as bacterial activity from decaying vegetable and animal waste and garbage buried in the landfills.
Oh my God! There are so many gases that pollute the air around us.
Yes, and you can easily see that a lot of this pollution is basically caused by automobiles. Not again!
I also blow it when I'm very sad. That's why my mom throws it away whenever I get it.
Wise woman she is.
But sir, so what if the air is polluted? I mean, does it do any harm to us? Why should we bother?
Oh yes, Binny. Pollution has a very hazardous effect on us. Let's take a detailed look at this. Now that we have learned about air pollutants, let us now learn about the adverse effects that these pollutants have on us. Carbon monoxide, when inhaled, binds to the hemoglobin in the blood and forms a compound called carboxyhemoglobin. This compound severely hampers the transport of oxygen by blood to the various body parts. Low concentration of carbon monoxide in blood can result in dizziness, headache and fatigue. High concentration, however, is fatal and may lead to death. Sulfur dioxide is a stinking gas which causes irritation to the eyes and affects the lungs, causing respiratory problems. At significantly higher concentration, it causes bronchitis and inflammation of the lungs. Nitrogen oxides are mainly responsible for smog and acid rain. Smog causes breathing difficulties, particularly for asthmatics, coughing in children, and other illnesses of the respiratory tract. Acid rain not only poses health threats, but also damages buildings and harms vegetation. Lead is another highly toxic particulate pollutant which can accumulate in the body through breathing or accidental consumption. This can cause lead poisoning, resulting in loss of appetite, nausea, or convulsions. High concentration can damage the brain, liver, kidneys, and the central nervous system. Back to the real world. Why that sorry face?
Nothing. I was thinking, should I not use my dad's car then? I was so excited about it.
I think there is a way out.
What, sir?
I think you can do a carpool. That way, you will do less harm to the environment.
Good idea. I should call Dolly, Simi, and others right now. Can I use your phone?
No. Now is the time to see how we can minimize the air pollution. So let's go to the virtual world now. Air pollution is chiefly caused by the exhaust gases from vehicles like cars, buses, scooters, bikes, and trucks. Air pollution is also caused by the smoke from the chimneys of factories and by burning leaves and rubber products. Air pollution can be minimized by encouraging carpooling and using public transports like buses and local trains. To keep the air clean, leaves and rubber products should not be burnt. Also, more number of plants should be grown.
That was long, and now I feel tired. Whew. Professor, can I take a break and relax in the sun for a while?
Sun? Being in sun for long durations may cause skin cancer. And again, we have pollution to blame it for.
Oh, what are you talking about, sir? Cancer because of exposure to sun. How is that possible? And what does pollution has to do with it?
Ah, come, I will let you know. Do you know that there is a layer of ozone gas that surrounds the Earth? This ozone layer absorbs harmful ultraviolet rays from the sun, thus preventing them from reaching the Earth. But due to pollution and some harmful chemicals, this ozone layer is getting destroyed.
And thus, sun's harmful ultraviolet rays reach the Earth.
Yes, and exposure to these ultraviolet rays cause sunburns and even skin cancers.
Sir, from sunburn I remember Alan Donald. He used to wear a white paint on his face.
Yes, Binny, the South African pace bowler Alan Donald, or White Lightning as he is called, used to wear war paint on his face. It is not an attempt at camouflage but simply an effort to gain protection from the ultraviolet rays of the sun.
Sir, I'm scared of going out in the sun now. How can I protect myself from these rays? Should I stop going in the sun?
Ah, that is the part you are really going to like. There are creams and lotions that protect skin from UV rays. You must put them on before you go out in the sun. And yes, a good pair of sunglasses will protect your eyes. Now is the time to take a memory jog. So let's just quickly revise what all we have learned today about air pollution. Pay attention. Air is a mixture of several gases. Air gets polluted when toxic substances enter into the air from automobile exhaust or industrial emissions. The toxic substances which pollute or contaminate the air are called air pollutants, which could be solid or gaseous in nature. Air pollution has harmful effects on both the living and the non-living. Ah, sunglasses!
Yes, to protect my eyes from the UV rays.
I'm impressed. You are learning quickly, but make sure that your sunglasses are 100% UV protected. All right, time for me to go now, friends. But you keep exploring the world of science, and I will see you again.
Okay students, I hope all of you enjoyed that video. So today we got about causes of air pollution, sources of air pollution and harmful effects of air pollution. Students, I will give you only one homework question for you. List out harmful effects of air pollution. You have to list out harmful effects of air pollution. Okay, continue in the next class. Thank you so much.